Hi, I'm Skylar,
Hi, I'm Trent.
and we are Ocean Fever Mentors. Ocean Fever is a nonprofit organization where we help kids and adults be comfortable in the ocean, and the mentoring program is where a bunch of kids our age get to teach children how to be more comfortable in the ocean.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, my name is Ryan Bullock. I'm a doctor of audiology. I have my own practice in San Pedro and a LA County ocean lifeguard. And I just love to be part of the ocean.
Thank you. What made you want to start swimming, and what made you want to come? Because you're from Arkansas originally.
Yeah.
What made you want to come here to LA and swim, and what got you into it?
Actually, I never thought I'd want to move out here.
Really?
I heard about LA and I thought it'd be crazy. You know, it's
Psycho
biggest,
people.
Yeah, so many people, traffic. But I went to school, swam in college, and then during grad school I did a trip out here in Southern California, and I thought, okay, this is just the best place to be. You don't have to deal with the winter storms, all that kind of stuff. So I knew I wanted to swim for the rest of my life, and this is the best place to do it.
Wonderful. What else? What made you want to get into ocean swimming instead of pool swimming? Because it's just totally different environment.
Yeah. Well, swimming in the ocean is not just swimming down a pool up and back and forth.
So true.
And in college, I swim the mile and the 500. And you can only do that so many times. And the ocean, everything's different. You could feel awful, but have great conditions, and there's so much strategy involved in it. So it's a mile in the ocean is nowhere as long as what I feel like a mile in a pool is. It just goes so much faster. So many more parts to it, right?
Totally agree.
In college, you said that you started your own business and you're swimming, so how did you manage all of your time when you were in college? Because I know a lot of us struggle with time management.
Well, I think a lot of it goes back to just growing up swimming, because you had to structure your classwork, your didactic work, figuring out how you're going to swim at 5 in the morning, and then do your workouts, and then because we had to work out after swimming, and then go to your classes, study, all that kind of stuff, and it just helped go through college. Now, when I was in college, it wasn't that hard. I wasn't really into it, but when I got into grad school, I found that the same lessons I learned as far as being high school and swimming and younger, I was able to translate that to grad school and really implement good ways of studying. So I did really well in grad school once I figured out a purpose.
Nice. What made you choose your college? How did you choose your college, and what chose you along this path?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So I picked my school ultimately on money. I got pretty much a full ride scholarship. I had to pay for a few things, which was pretty much my decision maker. I had a couple schools I was looking at. They weren't the best schools, but they were enough to where you go in, I got everything paid for. And then going in through college, I knew I wanted to swim faster. I didn't get a whole lot faster during the first 2 years, so I kind of thought, well, I got to prepare for what's the next phase. And that's picking a major, something that I knew I could do something with, or at least setting me up for the next stage. You get school paid for. I think one of the worst things you can do is come out with a degree you can't do anything with.
So true.
So I kind of figured what I wanted to do, but I also knew that I wanted swimming to still be a part of what I did. I always feel better when I'm swimming. And the career I picked was something that I knew I would be able to do anywhere in the country, and help tons of people. So swimming was going to be part of that. So it's kind of like you swim in college, that's your job. And then after that, transitioning to grad school, I figured out college and swimming was my job, and then school was kind of whatever, just to get through. And then you make the switch where your job is your focus, but you still have to have this element of recreation, some kind of outlet, because it keeps your mind clear, it keeps your body engaged physically, and swimming was going to be my thing. I tried running, cycling, just to do something different than swimming, because I'd done it my whole life. And I always found myself coming back to the water.
Yeah.
Okay. So fast forward today, me and Trent really want to know how and what skills you use to always win your races, like the peer-to-peer and just any ocean race.
Well, I train really hard. I still get up and swim with our masters group at 5 in the morning for about an hour and a half. I try to be consistent about it. That's probably one of the biggest things, and you learn that swimming in the ocean is different. You need to know how to have a good start. You need to know how to
Yeah.
read the conditions and learn the waves and something. The first year I did peer-to-peer, it was 2013, I got clocked in the face at the start, and I was out of it completely. I fought my way back into the top group, but you know, you just need to know those little things because they make such a difference in a race. So it's completely different. Knowing how to sight, knowing all those things.
Yeah. How did you find peer-to-peer? Like, how did you like find it and you're like, this is what I'm gonna do every year and win it?
Well, one of my friends from Arkansas, he comes out every year to do it. He had told us about this race.
That's cool.
So he actually has done it one more time than I have, and he always tells me, I've done it more than you have, so I still can hold that over your head. But he told me about it, and then when I first moved here, I moved straight to Hermosa. And, you know, you go down that weekend and you see the lifeguard competitions the night before. There's always, you know, the festival going on. There's so many different things. So I saw it, and the group I swam with, they had said, okay, peer-to-peer is a big race. You should look at doing that.
Yeah.
So you just kind of, you know, had it from both ends.
Yeah, you just hear about it.
Hopefully next year I'll see you again in the peer-to-peer, but
Yeah.
I'll be way behind you, but I'll still see you.
Yeah. Nonetheless, it's such a fun race. I love it every year. You know, being out there with that many people in the ocean, it's a huge race, and it's just such a great day. I love doing it every year.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.